Hello and welcome to the Super Ha 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 Hero Hub. I'm Sam.
I'm
Tell them.
reviewing Legion.
Tell them.
Oh, you apparently have something to tell me.
Yeah, I dropped a dirty little bombshell. There's two Lennys, right? Because
How'd you get that?
I,
I'm not saying you're wrong, but I
it's
don't think so.
it's a
There's one
weird
Lenny.
one. Because you see them body swap, and then you had her on the thing, but like, why would they have, when they swapped, when they did whatever with the sister and turned her into Lenny, why would they then pick her up, go off to the...
Desert and jump her in.
Yeah, because she said, oh, they weren't finding Farouk's body, they found mine. So that's what I mean is, because, like, because I know they took the sample from her, and then they kind of just whacked the lid back on and fucked off. So why would they have done that and then gone to the woman's house miles away, body swapped her and then picked her up because she was on the donkey, wasn't it? So it's not like the donkey would have took her to her grave and then reburied her. So
Okay, let's say you're right, theoretically.
that's what I'm thinking. Maybe there's two.
If there's two Lennys, is one of them Lenny and the other's a Shadow King?
I
If there are two Lennys.
I don't know because like it's weird because
I'm sure there's two. I don't get why they're dumping there either, but I'm like...
it don't make sense how she's crawling. She's on the... Oh, I don't know
And
what
she
to
finds...
say.
No, you're right, she does climb out of the grave.
So like, why would they? What? Because they would have had to get rid of her old body.
Yeah. Well, why?
Well, because she's got a new body, because the sister's body got turned into her, so
Yeah.
they took her to the grave, and then obviously her old body's still in there. So what? They just leave the body in there and just whack her in on top.
Wow. I did not see this coming. So which Lenny is talking to David?
The sister one, because she's got blue eyes.
Got the eyes, right?
Yeah, I saw that a mile away. By the way, I
I
knew
didn't.
that
I
before they
forgot. I
dropped.
forgot.
I
I'll be
forgot
honest with
she
you.
was the sister.
A lot. That's what I didn't get.
Yeah, when
I
they,
forgot who she was. I thought these are very two random people. Is something here going to happen? Is someone going to show in and kill him? I don't know what's happening. And then it's only when he began freaking out that I realised who she was.
yeah, I thought she was his mum. I thought she was
Yeah.
Gabrielle Haller or whatever, and then I thought because when they had her with the blue eyes and they kept making a point of her having blue eyes, it's like, why have you got them for her? I was thinking, well, he's got blue eyes as well, and I was thinking, and they kept saying you've got blue eyes and like what happened to your body and stuff like that, you've got a new body. That's when I started to think, well, he's got blue eyes and they talk about a new body, maybe they've kind of swapped her out for her sister. And then I was like, but like she looks like Lenny, so that don't make sense, you know what I mean? Because but then obviously they did whatever with that thing, and like the fact that they didn't notice that device was missing when they broke in, and they weren't like, oh, by the way, we got this device that DNA swaps or whatever. The fact they don't know that's missing, you know what I mean, kind of makes me think, well, that's dumb. So yeah, you kind of had the Shadow King fucking about in the desert to find it and do that. So it was kind of a nothing episode, wasn't it? I like
It was.
I like
It
Lenny,
was.
though.
Yeah, I agree. I love the show, but I got to admit, a lot of this is kind of passing me by. But then that hit me though, the sister thing. That entire scene was fucked up.
Yeah, I don't get why though. I don't get why he did it. Like, it don't make no. Why would he? He's meant to be looking for his body. Why would he randomly like waste a? Because really, for him, the goal that he wants to get to that body first, so then he won't
Yeah.
owe David anything. Because it's like, help me find the body, and like I'll owe you one. So surely
He
he wants.
has to be doing it to fuck with David.
Yeah, but it
Maybe
makes
with the
no
promise that
sense.
he can get, maybe with the promise that he can get his sister back if he helps him find the body.
Yeah, but
I don't know.
he already said he is. He's already kind of got that locked down. So
Hmm.
like, surely him being so powerful, he'd be able to read David's mind and realize, look, he's went to the future, seen this, and obviously whatever.
I'm not sure. I'm not sure he can read David's mind. Not anymore.
That's a bit dumb.
Yeah, but he's been cast out, hasn't he? Remember, David's meant to be this like fucking omnipresent god mutant, even if he doesn't know how to use his powers. So he might not just be able to.
I know, but I don't know how to and I'm not in control. When's that going to be like, okay, we've heard that 20 times before, come on now.
Mm.
You know what I mean? That's kind of why I took that direction there, because I'm sitting there like, you can't keep using that as an excuse.
What was the I know there was one, but what was like the lesson thing? You know when you had like the voiceover and whatnot.
Let me think. Conspiracy.
Conspiracy. I remember the husband being there like teaching something. I just can't remember what it was.
Yeah, when people like you had the optimists and the cynics, and it's like,
That's
oh,
right. Yeah.
optimists see like, you know, the good in things, but like the cynics will look at coincidence and see conspiracy.
Can we relate that to anything? Maybe they're relating that to Lenny, whether you can trust her or not.
I guess it seemed though, because he did the mental block, you know what I mean? But I liked his and Lenny's kind of interaction, that thing with the Twizzler, like before he kind of found it. Because like now what's he going to do with her? Because he's kind of stuck with her, and every time he looks at her he's going to see his sister.
Hmm.
Like, like that don't seem productive to me. Sure, like, unless he's trying to force something out of him, like David's gonna lose his shit, and then as such some power's gonna emerge, or something like that. Like, it don't make sense why he'd do that unless he's trying to push him, like, mentally to do with his powers, as opposed to, because I'd be like, you know, I'm doing it as fast as I can, what do you want me to do, you know what I mean? Hop in the car with you. So I really like, but like the season got extended by another episode. It was a 10 episode season, but now they've added an 11th episode.
Mm. Really? What was this late?
Hmm.
I wonder what that means. So will they?
Well, maybe they figured, look, this is where we wrap it up, and then it's like, oh, we'll add another episode after the finale to kind of set someone else up. Maybe add another idea that he couldn't just kind of hold on to until next season. But yeah, there weren't really much to this episode apart from that. But now I'm thinking there's two Lennys. But then, like, there was a lot of, like, why has he done it? Maybe that's what they wanted us to be. Like, why would he do that for? Like, to piss him off. It's, like, dumb to me, because it's like, oh, I'm not going to kill people. But effectively, he kind of did.
He must be doing it for a reason, though. But it's. But if they're okay, let's say you're right, and there are two Lennys. Who's Lenny?
I don't know.
Are they both Lenny?
Maybe it was like a DNA swap thing. Maybe they put the sister's mind in Lenny's original body and Lenny's mind in this, but I don't know.
That was seemed like a whole lot of work for little to no reason. I found it's interesting that I'll find another word. The sister was talking to a guy who I presume was her husband,
Yeah.
and was saying like she was dreaming and seeing like the women with like the mustache and whatnot.
Yeah.
Why is that?
I don't know. Maybe she's got powers as well. But she's adopted, isn't she? He was adopted into that family, so I don't see why she'd have
Yeah.
powers.
And she's a mutant. Like her powers would have come through when she was a teenager.
Yeah, I don't know.
Hmm. Okay.
They were like going on about having this dread feeling and stuff like that. and it's like, okay, fair enough, but the bad thing happens like 2 seconds later, so it's not like, oh, I've got a bad feeling and then like 2 weeks later something happens, you know what I mean? It's like, so it's kind of, I don't know.
What did the Shadow King do to her husband?
Oh, turned him to ash. You know, she stepped at the door and they had his beer on the floor and there was all like that ash on the floor, so he got...
Oh yeah, like when he was going through the thing and...
Mm. He got
You're
murked.
right about that power, by the way. Like, what exactly that power is, I don't know.
Because it's telekinetic as well, because Oliver lifted her up, and like normally that's psychic, you can kind of read the mind and shit like that. Like Charles Xavier never had telekinesis.
No.
Yeah, that's
I think
like...
Jean Grey did.
Yeah, Jean Grey had the kind of telekinesis and the mind reading shit, so it's interesting that like he's showing telekinesis and is zapping them or whatever. Or maybe that's like telekinesis on a cellular level.
Maybe, or maybe like we discussed before, they're adapting the Shadow King a bit and making it like Sylar from Heroes and just like gathers powers from people he takes and whatnot.
Yeah, just like David Haller's power is. Just like
Yeah.
Legion's power is. Let's talk numbers. 8.5. Fuck all happened, but it kind of looked...
I'll give it an 8.
It always looks good. I like
It
that.
does, and like I say, that end got me. That creeped the shit out of me. Like, we've seen like body swaps and whatnot in shows before, but that was just looked awful with the blood and whatnot. It's cool.
It was spooky when his kind of, the Shadow King's face was kind of flashing up and you kind of had the blinds or whatever, the little bars. That was way sinister. I was like, why is it doing that for? It's like, it's just looking. But yeah, it's like that weird noise, do you know, like in the last couple of episodes where the monks kind of brought up and it kind of makes that really like, ooh, noise and shit. They just throw random sinister shit in there. Yeah, I'm Sam.
I'm not.
And we'll see you next time on the Hub.